is a real blessing. Andy's the right man for the job in so many ways. He's extremely good with people and with setting reachable goals that our people do reach. Andy has the ability to take that and bring that to what's coming, what's around the corner that we can't see yet and what's probably going to happen.
You know, this company has so many innovations. I think by default, the ones that I'm most proud of are the ones that I was involved with, you know, in the trenches, right? Whether that be making our own caps, lightweighting those caps, designing and lightweighting bottles. You know, we went from 16 grams, you know, nowadays we're just over 6 grams. Like every gram in between and all the design and the elements that went into that, those were tough.
When I had a stroke, it was a result of a pressure meeting. It was in the offices in Concourse plant, our first mega plant. And the salesmen were trying so hard to not accept responsibility. But we bought lines that were rated at 28,000 bottles an hour. We bought 2 of them. At the time, that was world-class speed. Now, of course, we're at 168,000. And that was 28,000 off of 8,200. Huge jump for us, okay? And Andy and I went to Europe to see these machines running. We said, wow, they just push a button and walk away and it runs. So we bought 2 of them for our new plant, and we got Costco as a customer at the new plant. But the machines wouldn't perform. They couldn't make it compatible, and they kept breaking cams. And they just were trying to make it our fault. We had this meeting, and they were in such denial, I actually had a stroke in the meeting.
So when all that happened, right, my dad had a small stroke. I had just turned 26. I'd worked at the business in college in the summers and been working there since college. So it was probably coming up on 4 years full-time at that point. And the business was a lot different than it is today, right? It was a small business. There weren't a lot of titles. You wore lots of different hats. So on the one hand, I had great perspective on pretty much each and every aspect of the business at this point, but I certainly wasn't ready to be the man in charge either. But things happen. I fired Dad. I wanted him to just strictly focus on his health and not worry at all about the business, and you know, he did that.
And then Andy fired me out of love. I just got blessed that he's my son, our son. He's the right combination of his mother and his father, and his attitudes and his work ethic and his compassion for people and his ability to direct people and keep them focused. Also to maintain top quality people year after year and have them want to stay and have their career at Niagara. That's a leader.